Hello, this is Jeffrey Scott from jeffreyscott.biz. It's March 19th, 2020, and I have 10 responses for you how you can reactively and proactively address protecting your business, your employees due to COVID-19. I have made some notes here. I'm going to take you through them. These will help you greatly. Number one, do a what-if budget scenario. If your revenue drops off 20%, and or 40%, what does that budget look like? Take a look now at the actions you would need to take. Number two, you have to reduce cash flow, outgoing cash flow. You have to do a free cash flow calculation every week to make sure that you're not draining cash and in fact that you might be increasing cash. It's a good practice no matter what, and one you should be doing now. And so you have to really look at your outgoing cash flow. Who do you owe money? Banks, loans, etc. Contact them. Can you forestall them? Can you delay them? Look at projects you were thinking of investing in. You can stop those temporarily. Overtime, right? Making shifts to just manage the cash flow because you're going to need cash to make it through this situation in order to be really well placed on the other side. Number three, if you've been carrying C players of any kind, now's the time to make a change. And if you've had any D players that you've been holding on to because of the tremendous growth we've been seeing, now's the time to wipe the slate clean and really think about, from a fresh perspective, who you want on your team and even what business you're going to focus on as you move forward. More on that later. Number four, if you've been thinking about shrinking your crew size, well, you may have already done it by the time you read this, but now's the time to experiment with smaller crew sizes and measuring efficiency. Number five, sales. You have to measure sales weekly. You should have been doing this anyways, monthly and weekly, and being very aggressive on how you measure your leading indicators, right? Phone calls coming in. You want to have a historical record. Last year at this time, where were we? 2 years ago at this time, where were we? You need the trends in order to know how well you're doing now and whether you're on plan or not. By the way, if you used to have a handshake approach to business development, right? You can't literally do that handshake right now. And so you have to rethink how you're going to do your networking, your business development, staying in touch with prospects and moving those prospects forward. Reduce non-performing marketing. Right? Experimental marketing, reduce that. But don't stop all marketing. This is an opportunity for you to be out front when everyone else is panicking, right? So keep your marketing up. In many cases, it'll be cheaper, certain advertising, but focus on top performing marketing. Many have been predicting that a recession would be coming. Hello, we will most likely enter into a recession, which is technically just 2 quarters of negative growth. That's what my financial advisors tell me. This is an opportunity for you to be not only optimistic, which is always critical, but also decisive. Being optimistic and decisive. Remember that your team wants a leader, so give them that leader. Be that leader. Rally your troops, rally your inner circle, and then you and them rally all your troops. Positivity is absolutely critical, as well as decisiveness. You have to bring both. Let me give you my last few notes here. Pages sticking together. The most valuable businesses will be the most resilient. And so companies with the best balance sheet, which you've heard me saying this for years and years, building up your cash reserves, reducing bad debt. Also companies that have the best profitability, also thought of as EBITDA. The companies that have strong recurring revenue services. These are the most valuable. These will be the most resilient. And you want to think about having, if your install work is something you still rely on, but can you have your overhead covered by your service work? And so think about what makes you most valuable, and as you work through this dilemma, there's lessons to be learned. How can you make yourself more resilient going forward? Number 10, Number 9, stay close to clients. If you have clients in the middle of doing projects, they may want to do more. They don't want to be stuck at home and with a project halfway done, or they may want to splurge a bit on themselves. Stay close to your maintenance clients, your recurring revenue clients. By the way, they need positivity as much as anybody else. So if you are a message of positivity to them and not just sounding the alarm, we all need that. The news media is overhyping what's going on. We may be slow in responding, but the hyping of how bad this is, I believe, is going to it's going to show that we've been overhyping it, and it's not as bad as it is. Still, we have to respond quickly to forestall this and stop the hospitals from being overwhelmed. But in the end, some of this crisis is really man-made. So this positivity that you can bring to your clients, to your employees, is real. Give them real positivity. And number 10, you do need a response internally to your employees. How are you handling this? And your response will probably change twice a week. So constantly be reassessing what's happening. You may only put out a message once a week, but in your inner circle, your inner team, you want to be constantly reassessing, maybe meeting every other day to figure out if you're on track, if you're on the right track. So these are 10 things that you can do, that you need to do. Remember, cash is going to be king. It's going to help you survive this and really come out on the other end with huge opportunities for you, which I will be addressing in upcoming videos. Stay in touch. Email me. Let me know how you're doing.